I'm Steve Blythe, and I'm running for Congress to represent Florida's 15th District. I'm running for Congress because the Bush administration is the worst thing that's ever happened to our country. I'm outraged at its assault on our constitutional rights. I'm outraged at its assault on international law. I'm outraged at its assault on the working class and poor of this country. I'm outraged at its assault on the environment, and I'm outraged at its illegal invasion of Iraq. You know, I'm a physician, and I've worked with some of the poorest people in this country, and I've worked with some of the poorest people in the world, including refugees in Central America. And yet I also work with some of the highest technology and healthcare that is known to man. And yet 47 million Americans don't have access to the health care they need because they lack health insurance. 18,000 Americans die every year simply because they don't have health insurance. Patients like my patient, who was turned away from the transplant center because his employer doesn't provide health insurance and because he can't afford to buy it on his own. He won't get his transplant. Apparently he's supposed to go home and die. Apparently he has no value as a human being in our society. That's not right. Patients with diabetes who can't afford to control their illness because they can't afford their medications or to see a doctor. That's not right in our society. This is another reason I'm running for Congress. In this website, you will see details of my background, my values, and my vision for this country. You will see detailed action plans of steps I intend to take when you send me to Washington. I think every candidate needs to provide you with this information, and yet I'm the only candidate who does. Most candidates for this seat are incredibly vague about what their intentions are if they were to get elected. I think that's an insult to the voters. I think voters need to be informed before they go to the polls on August 26th for the primaries and in November for the general elections. In this website, you'll see that I represent core democratic values. As a lifelong Democrat, I will always work for workers' rights. I will always work for public education. I will always work to protect the environment. And I will always work for peaceful resolution of international crises before military intervention. I appreciate your support and your time. If you have any questions or concerns or issues or comments, don't hesitate to email us or give us a call. If you wish to volunteer for this campaign to help get me to Washington to represent some common sense, please give us a call. And if you can contribute financially, any amount, large or small, it's greatly appreciated to help us get the word out. You can contribute online or you can send us a check. We really appreciate it. Again, thank you for your time. Working together, we can make this country great once again. Thank you very much.